was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll match up against the MVP of the 2013 NLCS, the very difficult-to-solve right-hander Michael Wacha. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Desmond Jennings makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Ben Zobrist will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Will Myers will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
Now here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a two-out double.
Oh, and this will give us a great look as we check it out in show motion. You can see him give it his all as this ball is just out of his reach. He's going to pay the price, too, as he crashes into that wall at full speed.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
He's set, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. He's ready now. The pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll go to work against one of the best young hurlers in the game today, the hard-throwing left-hander Matt Moore. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Matt Carpenter will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Peter Borges will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but he was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
Here comes the 1-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a hard liner toward short. Taken there by Escobar. On to first, and there were 2 down. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Alan Craig will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here it comes. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We've played an inning. No score. Brian McCann will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Hard hit towards center. Borges is right there, 1 down.
Well, in this at-bat, he did everything right. He got himself into a good hitter's count. That's 2-0. Found a good pitch to hit, and he hit it hard. Just unlucky, I guess. He hit it right at somebody.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Waka delivering a 1-1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
David DeJesus will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. And DeJesus has himself a base hit.
And ideally on this play, you'd like to think you could make it up to third, but no sense risking it if you're not sure. So even though he was in motion on the pitch, he's going to wind up holding on at second base. Hey, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
2-2. And a swing here by Escobar, but this is going to find the seats down the left side. A foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Three and 2, here it is. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
In now, Matt Moore, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Matt Adams will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
First offering on the way. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And now a pitch on the way. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Adams will look to go to second here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. One on the way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Now Moore with a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. DeJesus has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
A fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you've made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. First pitch coming. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
Let's go, Cardinals.
From the belt, the pitch. And Holliday will not offer it that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
The 1-1. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Jennings is there, 2 gone.
And now you think back, if the previous guy could have made a productive out and got that runner over to third base, this would have been a sacrifice fly and they would have scored a run. Instead, you've got 2 outs now, and that leadoff double still sitting there at second base. Wow, the importance of fundamentals.
Johnny Peralta will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. From the stretch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2. Got him. One left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay.
Jennings.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Ready with the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here he comes on 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Third inning, no score to this point. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. One now to Zobrist. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. So 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Here's Will Myers. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. And the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
So 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now the 3-1 home to Myers. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Oh, that's a guy up there pretty clearly gearing up for the fastball there, and he didn't get it. That's a good pitch to throw on a 3-1 count to keep a guy honest.
Here's the full count offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Evan Longoria will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
The 1-0 home. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
A runner on first with 2 away. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Here comes the 2-2. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, he's a pitch away from heading back to the dugout. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He just can't seem to find a way to make that final pitch to get out of the inning. And that's 2 straight hits now with 2 away.
Brian McCann will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Mark Ellis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
The pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
At third, Longoria. And a rather easy first out.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Into the box now, Michael Wacha. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's the 1-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short.
Boy, how about that at-bat from your pitcher? You started thinking this is already a really good at-bat because he's seen so many pitches, but then he caps it off by finishing it with a base hit.
Matt Carpenter will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Two, 2-1. And this will be fouled away. He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, and that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
1-0.
The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at-bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
On the way. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. 2 out with the man at first. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Now the 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. James Loney will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Number 21, James Loney.
First pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here now the 2-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
David DeJesus will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Come on, Cardinals.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss now by DeJesus, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Come on, card the double.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Okay, quick down.
1-2. foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. They'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
Yunel Escobar will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Don't give up the run.
Pause, now the pitch. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. The second for 1, and it's right over his head. And the runner will score from second. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. And he will cross as well, and they've taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, errors are gonna happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows 2 runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball games.
Standing in now, Matt Moore, and he pops up the bunt attempt. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing.
Wow. This is a great example of what not to do when a guy's trying to give himself up. I don't know if he heard someone yelling for third or what, but they wind up not getting an out here at all. This is a big letdown defensively.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here's Desmond Jennings now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And with his speed, contact probably means a run right here. So that's got to be his only thought process at the plate.
Get the strikeout, man.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. The 1-1 home. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Big pitch here, 1-2. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, that's been the go-to pitch when he's needed it. He definitely needed it there.
Ben Zobrist will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes a 1-2. Ball 2.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Will Myers will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
The 1-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And Craig is there to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-1. Matt Adams will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. First pitch to him. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Oh, Adams a little too quick on that one as this is pulled foul into the seats down the right side. Look into McCann, the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Now Moore with a 1-2. Adams with a big swing and launches this one out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. And the throw over the head of Loney.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Yadier Molina will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
He's set. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here comes the 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A 2-1 offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 is on the way. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitcher's right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Matt Holliday will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
First offering on the way. Ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Let's go, Cardinals!
Moore delivering here on 1-0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Needs a punch out here, can he get it? Not on that one, very close, but it's to 2 and 2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Deep breath, now the 2-2. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first homer here in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, coming into this year, it had been a while since we'd seen a World Series Grand Slam. There's only been one since 1998, and you have to go all the way back to Paul Konerko for the 2005 World Series champ White Sox to find the last one. But he gets a pitch that he likes right here, and that's going to be a moment that he's going to remember for the rest of his life.
Mark Ellis is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0.
And now it's hard to do, but you've got to try and push the reset button on the mound. You're basically starting the inning from scratch, so you got to make sure that 4 is all they're going to get.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Here it comes. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
Hey, when you've got the pitcher on deck, that's not a bad idea. Take a hack at something.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Two pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Into the box, Michael Walker. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Now the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the damage has been done for the Cards, and it came on this grand slam. We played 4. It's now 5-2 St. Louis. Evan Longoria will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. Swing and a rocket to third. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Brian McCann will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
The 1-0 now to McCann. And this is bounced foul to the right over near George Hendrick, the first base coach. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Well, he just made a mistake right there. This pitch up in the zone. He's got to get this ball down and try to get the double play ball. Instead, he leaves the pitch up, and that's going to wind up scoring that runner all the way from first base.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Comes set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
He's set, now the pitch. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. And taken in out there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7.
David DeJesus will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. And here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside. Yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-0 pitch now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Waka delivering a 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
He's working on a 3-for-3 ball game now. He's been automatic all night. Comes through with another big hit right there.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
The 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
John Hyatt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, John Hyatt.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
1-0 on the way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here's Waka now, 2-0. In there, 2-1.
2-1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now the 2-1. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Here's a ground ball to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Middle of the night here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Rays 3. Eric Bedard is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Peter Borges will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around.
Center fielder, Peter Borges.
In there, no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo home run off the bat of Peter Borges. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 6-3.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that two-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on him there.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here now is Alan Craig.
Right fielder, Allen.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's a 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Matt Adams waits on deck. Full count pitch on its way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Myers is there to put it away for out number 1.
If you're going to go the other way with a pitch, you've got to be committed to it. You can't just have a lazy swing and pop the ball out to right field. That's not going to do you any good.
Here's Matt Adams now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 4,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
1-1 on the way. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
2-2. And he struck him out. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Rays 3. Desmond Jennings will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Ready on 2-1. Here's a shot to third, and Carpenter able to take it in. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Ben Zobrist will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now here it comes. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. The relay throw. Oh, and he throws it away. And they're going to get him at home plate here, as he may have been trying to bite off a little bit more than he could chew.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
And the pitch. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Picked up by Peralta. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Rays 3. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now the first pitch. Grounded, foul. And now a pitch on the way. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here it comes. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
The shortstop,
Johnny Peralta will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. First pitch on the way. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Neither Jennings nor Myers is going to cut this one off. It's going to get all the way to the wall. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Boy, when you hit a ball into the gap like that, I don't care who the outfielders are. You have no chance of chasing that thing down. Splits the outfielders perfectly, in for an easy double. And boy, you got some things going now.
Mark Ellis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Count, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Pitcher number 52.
John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Sean Shea.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Two out here and a runner at second. He waits. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. On to the seventh now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Randy Choate is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
36, Randy Choate.
Evan Longoria will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Third baseman number 3.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
What are you watching?
The 1-0 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Chopper, foul. Now the veteran deals on 1 and 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. The 2-1 home. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on him, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Joel Peralta will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Joel Peralta.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Carpenter.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. The pitch. Here's Zobrist now at second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, center fielder,
Peter Borges will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Come on, let's do it.
Now here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
The 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here comes the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that fourth and final leg next time through the order.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. He's ready. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
The 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 3-2, here it comes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. It probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cards leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Kevin Segrist will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Kevin Segrist.
David DeJesus will dig in. He singled his last time around.
The left fielder, number
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's in there for strike 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Ready with the 2-1. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Yunel Escobar will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
The 1-0 home. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. High and away, not close. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
3-0 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
3-1 on the way. Fastball in there, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the payoff pitch home. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Ryan Hennigan will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now the 3-1. Oh, he got under the 3-1 a bit as this is in the air out to right. Craig's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Brandon Gomes is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Brandon Gomes.
Yadier Molina will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Ready now on 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That's just a nasty slider here. It's way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Matt Holliday standing in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The next pitch. Driven nicely into the gap, and it's going to get down and should be extra bases. Around first, Holliday will head for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Johnny Peralta come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Ball 1. the 1-1 to Peralta. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. Here it comes, 2-1. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
Mark Ellis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First offering on the way, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Pause, now the pitch, and a bouncing ball, foul. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
And a pinch hitter may be next as Coco Crisp has moved down into the on-deck circle now. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 2-0 now to Coco. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Come on! 2-1. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They still lead it 6-3. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Desmond Jennings will stand in to lead things off here in the ninth, with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth. And boy, a nice play there by Molina as he takes care of him at first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. But he's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out, but he winds up heading back to the dugout after just one pitch.
Ben Zobrist will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. They'll try again, 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that 4-seamer right by the guy.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The pitch. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is grounded foul off to the left over by Tom Foley in the third base coaching box. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing.
Tampa Bay, good night.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player at the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 6-3. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Wacha. Credit to save to Trevor Rosenthal. The loss goes to Matt Moore. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven. And remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.